Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Both the Zebra, friends with Shunzi and Scar. I want to talk about something that I just heard from a YouTube short, and I did not think about this about Scar and or known as Tonka. As you may have known in the Mufasa movie, his name is Tonka. Um, First, before I say this, I'm a very big fan of Scar. I'm a huge Scar fan. I love Scar to death. He's one of my favorite villains. I always loved Scar. He's I always liked him ever since I was a kid, back in the 90s. I remember pretending to be Scar, but yeah, anyway, enough about that. I'm talking about basically why Scar was like this. I think I know why. Because of the Mufasa movie. If any, this is a spoiler alert. If you've never seen the Mufasa, spoiler alert. Okay, I'll give you a minute. All right, here we go. So anyway, so Mufasa, I'm gonna do the best I could tell you this, okay? Because I think this is why Scar wanted revenge on his brother. Because he wanted revenge because of what he has done in the past, I think. He was betrayed from his brother. He was betrayed from his the past. He was betrayed from everything. In Mufasa the Lion King, he was trying to fall in love with Sarabi, and he wanted to get Sarabi. And then next thing you have Mufasa. In the Mufasa movie, Sarabi was in danger, and Mufasa was in Sarabi and them were in danger, and then turns out that Scar told that Mufasa saved. So Scar, Tonka told that Tonka, well, Tonka is Scar. Um, Tonka told that Mufasa saved Sarabi, but Scar did. But he didn't want to break his brother's promise. He didn't want to break up his friendship. And now Scar pays the price because now he doesn't have a no lover, and now he took. Now Mufasa took her his lioness, you know, his mate, and now he's just falling into deep depression. He just, you know. But like I said, Scar, and another time, uh, wait a minute. So in Mufasa, the Lion King, his mother was more betrayed Scar, and that's one of the things I think Scar fell into, like literally depressed, like he felt betrayal, like he was forgotten, and he was meant to be the next leader and all that, and um, they're also in another one. I'm trying my best, guys. Give me a minute. So yeah, so basically Mufasa and Scar, basically Mufasa was constantly breaking the brotherly bond with Scar because Scar, he felt like he was nothing, you know? And you know what Tonka means, right? It means trash, you know what I mean? And he fell into deeper and deeper and deeper depression, I guess. And then that's when Scar, he wanted revenge of what he has done to, like he did so much, but even in the ending of Mufasa, he risked his life to save Mufasa, and that's how he got a scar from one of the lions. The white lion scarred him in the eye because he jumped in front of Mufasa so he could take the hit, but not Mufasa. He saved his life. And then I remember in that scene when that happened, I clapped because I really want to know how Scar got his scar in like in the Mufasa movie. And then when Mufasa was drowning because the rock collapsed and Mufasa was trying to get out, but then Scar grabbed him by the claws and pulled him out and saved his life. But as you may have known, in the Lion King remake, Mufasa dies because he wanted revenge. But yeah, um, let me look at one more thing real quick. I'll be right back. So I believe that Scar was basically broken. Basically, his life just went downhill. Once he met Mufasa, he was meant to be the next Roar and the next king, and then he went downhill. That's basically what happened. Yeah, I think that's what happened with Mufasa. Scar. Scar just went downhill from there. He was just done. Ever since he met Mufasa, Scar went down. And he was broken. That's what he was. He was betrayed. He was being betrayed by his pride, you know. And then Scar probably moved on to live in the dark side of the Elfin Graveyard, the Pride Lands, the Outer Pride Lands, because all he had was the hyenas, and that's probably where he spent all his life. But yeah, I just heard this from a YouTube short, and I want to give my more opinion on this because I am a huge Scar fan, and I love Scar to death. Because I'm looking back at this stuff because it brings memories because I love Scar. Scar is my favorite villain. I will not stop liking Scar because I like Scar. He's one of my favorite villains. I don't think Scar was a bad lion. I don't. I really don't. And the thing I think Scar was going through, he was going through lots of depression. He was going through a lot of things that he was going through. It's crazy that Scar went through a lot and that's it. But Scar was one of those lions, you couldn't trust him because he would do awful things. And even Mufasa, he couldn't trust Scar because he would do awful things. He wanted to be the next one on the throne, then Simba took over. But yeah. But do I see Scar as a villain? Yes, because he killed his brother. But I also see Scar. I also see something deep in Scar. If Scar would change, he could have stayed alive. He could have been alive. If Mufasa did not die, and he would have survived, the dropper, or heck, Scar didn't kill Mufasa or Simba. They could have lived a great life together, and they could have been a great pride. But Scar chose to be on the bad side. And it's sad because I wouldn't want Scar to be bad. I would not want Scar to be bad. Scar, I care about Scar. If I was in the Lion King universe, as a zebra, I would have told Scar, you're just making this worse on yourself. Like, because I'm a zebra in Lion King. My OC is a zebra. I would have walked up to him and said, look, you're going to keep doing this, and no one's going to like you. This is why people are not going to be with you. And the one thing that Scar should have did, I know it hurts. It hurts that you got betrayed. It hurts that you got let down from your family. It hurts all that. And I would have told Scar right in his face, as a zebra, because my Lion King OC is a zebra. I would have told him right in his face, let it go. It's in the past. It is done. What is done is done. And there's nothing you can do about it. I would have said that to Scar. I would have said that right in Scar's face. Like I would hold him down against the wall, a rock or something, with my hooves and tell him it is done. let it go. Quit being an idiot. Quit being grumpy. Quit trying to get revenge on Mufasa and let it go. It is done. See, Scar probably wouldn't listen to me. He would probably eat me because I'm a zebra in the Lion King universe. But yeah, I made this stuff up, guys. It's just like I said, my fan fictions I like to do with Lion King. Like I said, I'm sure if you guys made OCs on Lion King. But like I said, but I want to give my opinion on this YouTube short. And honestly, I don't think Scar is a bad guy, a bad villain. I just think he was broken. He was depressed. And I could see Scar just sitting alone. I could just see Scar sitting alone on a rock, crying in tears. And if I saw Scar like that, I would walk up to him. Even if I was a zebra, I would walk up to him and tell him, look, let it go. It's done. It's over. The past is the past. When I saw Scar get betrayed by Mufasa in the end of the movie, I'll admit this, I did tear up a little bit for Tonka or no Scar, because I like him. He was a great villain. I care about him. And seeing that movie, when Scar, I was gonna stop this, but when Scar got his scar, when Scar got rejected by Sarabi, I felt his pain. I know how it feels to be dumped. And I'll admit it, when I went to see that in theaters, and I saw Scar had that issue, I cried. I teared up a little bit. I know we don't cry. I know we don't tear up in movie theaters. I know your pain, Scar. I know. It sucks. But you have to move on. And that's all I would have told Scar. You gotta move on. But Scar chose the bad path, and look what happened. He got killed. Simba fought him off and gone instantly. But yeah, if Scar would have said, "Hey, I'm backing off, Simba," and he would have left, he would have still been alive. Because even Simba gave him a warning: leave the Pride Lands, and never come back. If Scar would have done that, he would have still been alive. But no, he didn't. He fought. And now look, he's gone. Like in The Lion Guard, Scar's a spirit now. I haven't seen The Lion Guard. Forgive me. I need to see The Lion Guard. I'm going to watch Lion Guard episodes because I need to start watching that because that tells way more of the Lion King universe. But like I said, I'm just a 90s kid that loves The Lion King as much as I can. And I love Scar to death. And I care about him. I care about Scar. But if I was a zebra in the Lion King universe, I would have told Scar right in his face, please don't do this. Like heck, if Simba was fighting Scar, I probably would jump up in front of Scar and tell him, please don't do this. I don't want you to die. Don't. It's not worth it, Scar. Like I would literally jump right in front of Simba and Scar in the middle of the fight and try to stop it. I would tell Scar it's not worth it. It's not worth your life. But yeah. It's kind of crazy. I like a villain this much. And Scar was one of them. But yeah. Alright guys, I gotta wrap this up. My legs are getting tired, but yeah. Alright guys. Like I said, I love Lion King, I love Scar, but yeah, that's it. This is Bolt the Zebra. Friends with Shanti and Scar. Peace.